It's Monday morning and I have to go to school. I get out of bed and go straight to the bathroom. Fudge, my little brother got to the bathroom first, but thank goodness for our Glade Dewdrop air freshener. The bathroom was cleaned with ocean-scented Fabuloso and I started to brush my hair. But dang it, I forgot to wash my hair last night, so I'll just use my Powder Fresh dry shampoo. I start to wash my face with my cleanser and my favorite rose water toner. Then I'll start to do my makeup with foundation, blush, mascara, eyeshadow, and lip gloss, all of which smell lovely. Then I'll start to go to my bedroom to get dressed, but stop before I can get too far. Can't forget my awesome Blossom scented deodorant. Now I can go to my room where a rose scented candle is burning and I can start to get dressed. So I put on my jeans and my favorite shirt, which of course was washed with Tide April Fresh laundry detergent and Downy fabric softener. And you can't forget the dryer sheets, because who likes static cling? And my mom also started using Gain scent boosters. Then I'll put on my vanilla hand lotion, spray on my perfume, and I'm ready to go. Now, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, and I've just used over 20 different items that contain countless fragrance ingredients, and I'm off to school, where everyone I cross paths with will be wearing their own arsenal of scents. Hi, my name is Gwendolyn Wendler from Johnson County 4-H, and even though this story is made up, it is a familiar routine for most men, women, boys, and girls. Today, I will talk to you about 1, the harmful effects of fragrance, 2, the harmful effects of fragrance, and 3, the healthier alternative and agricultural solution to this issue. So, what is fragrance? I asked 20 of my family, friends, and neighbors what they thought of when they heard the word fragrance, and over 70% of them said that the word fragrance makes them think of a perfume or a sweet and pleasant scent. So let's look at what the dictionary definition of fragrance is. According to Webster Dictionary, fragrance is defined as a sweet or delicate odor. And the most important definition regarding this topic, the Food and Drug Administration defines fragrance as a combination of chemicals, yes, chemicals, that gives each product its distinct scent. Now let's discuss some legislation that further complicates this issue, specifically the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act of 1966. This act states that the company does not have to reveal the ingredients used to create a specific scent, as long as it is defined as a trade secret. Companies are now allowed to use the words fragrance, parfum, or aroma as a single ingredient on the perfume label, regardless of what or how many ingredients are contained. Considering global influence, the International Fragrance Association has identified 3,619 chemicals, which they have included on their transparency list, and are used by fragrance companies worldwide. In July of 2025, the Breast Cancer Prevention Partnership took a close look at this transparency list in a report entitled A Deep Dive into the Toxicity of Fragrance Ingredients. They found that 56% of the 3,000 plus chemicals on this list have minimal to no safety data available, and nearly all of the remaining chemicals are of high concern. The vague definition of fragrance, plus legislation that protects big business, and research data that proves the vast majority of these chemicals are unsafe, and yet fragrance-filled products are more popular than ever. The reality is, perfumes and highly scented products have become an integral part of everyone's daily life, transcending cultural and demographic boundaries. All of these products, from household cleaners to cosmetics, are valued not only for their practical purposes, but more greatly for their capacity to provide sensory pleasure. Due to marketing and advertising, society has come to the conclusion that cleanliness is only achieved when we smell these sweet scents. Now, let's talk about the harmful effects these mystery ingredients are causing. According to Ecology Works, 33% of Americans have fragrance sensitivity, which is defined as an adverse reaction to fragrance in scented products. Some of the immediate mild reactions associated with fragrance sensitivity can include coughing, itchy skin, headaches, and/or a runny nose. So the more severe reactions can also include nausea, migraines, swelling, or even anaphylaxis. Considering long-term consequences, a study conducted in Brazil, available on PubMed and published in the Journal of Xenobiotics in 2023, the negative impact of fragrance chemicals on human health includes respiratory and systematic effects, such as headaches, asthma attacks, breathing difficulties, cardiovascular, and neurological problems. In a meta-analysis spanning 20 years of research focusing on the health impacts of cosmetics and fragrances, found there to be adverse health outcomes, including allergies, respiratory issues, endocrine disruption, reproductive problems, and potentially cancer. A Californian law firm named Cole and Van Note, specializing in consumer and civil rights, has fought and won several fragrance cases in the recent years. In fighting these cases, they have found that 26% of adults suffer from asthma, and over half of these asthmatics' health effects are issues directly related to synthetic fragrance. 21% of adults suffer from chemical sensitivity, and more than 75 people with autism report fragrance sensitivities. They are in this fight because they believe everyone deserves an equal access to public spaces without being harmed by synthetic fragrance. Please note that the information I have just shared is the tip of the iceberg. From these first few published studies and legal cases, you can see the negative effects of fragrance are widespread, from the simple runny nose to hormone disruption and even cancer. You can also see our courts have acknowledged this problem and progress is being made, but we need to continue pushing for further regulatory guidelines to protect people from the harmful effects of fragrance. Which brings me to my final point. I believe the healthier alternative and agricultural solution to the great demand for scent is essential oils. Essential oils have been used for thousands of years across many ancient cultures. Starting in Egypt, the aromatic plant oils were widely used in religious ceremonies, cosmetics, medicine, and the embalming process. Knowledge of aromatic plants spread to Greece and Rome, where physicians and scholars studied their medicinal uses. Greek doctors, including Hippocrates, promoted the use of aromatic baths and plant oils to support health and hygiene. Today, essential oils are commonly used in wellness practices, natural remedies, skincare, and the global perfume industry. So what is an essential oil? Essential oils are highly concentrated plant extracts that captures the natural scent along with the medicinally beneficial compounds in plants. When used properly, they can provide pleasant fragrances and offer certain therapeutic or wellness benefits. They are an easy substitute for the chemical compounds of synthetic fragrances. In addition to being a healthy substitute for providing day-to-day scents and aroma, essential oils are becoming a growing part of the farming industry. Growing consumer preference for natural ingredients, clean label products, and wellness trends has fueled the use of essential oils. The expansion has been a major driver of the product growth, according to Grand View Market Research Analysis. They state that globally, in 2017, the market size was at $17 billion, and in 2022, it had grown to over $27 billion, which is a 59% increase. According to Global Newswire, in 2025, in the United States alone, the essential oil market grew from 2.6 million in 2024 and is expected to reach 5.3 million by 2032. This is a compound annual growth rate of 9.92%. Another beneficial outcome of the increased essential oil market is it can provide a use for unsold or excess plants that farmers would usually throw away or compost. With the farming of fresh herbs and specialty plants, significant portions of these plants go unused. This waste product can be harvested and dried for distillation to make essential oils with little extra cost to the farmer. This would allow these essential oil farmers to make waste into a new value-added commodity with the potential increase of earnings and jobs. As we've seen, fragrance isn't as always as harmless as it seems. Hidden behind a single word on a label can be countless unknown chemicals, quietly affecting our health and environment. But there is another path, one rooted in agriculture, sustainability, and transparency. Essential oils offer a way to turn natural resources, even excess crops, into something useful, safe, and valuable. Today we talked about 1, the loose definition of fragrance, 2, the effects fragrances have on our health, and 3, how essential oils are the perfect substitute. So next time you pick up a product, don't just trust the scent, question the source. Let's choose products that are honest, choices that support farmers, and solutions that come from a plant, not from a plant. These are my references. Thank you. Any questions?
Do you use essential oils?
I do use essential oils.
What's your favorite?
My favorite would probably be a citrus like orange or lemon.
And what kind of effect does it have on you? Do you know?
I think it's really calming.